In this spot, it's probably Mask. It could be Piper too, though. In fact, I actually think it's Piper over Mask. So Piper has like way more potential, I think, than Mask. Unless you hit like a super good Mask, right? I think they're very, very similar. But I think Piper has a lot more consistency than Mask. It's a lot more difficult to low roll. I think I need to practice my middle Mask games a lot more. I have not done that, so I'm going to take Piper. I think I'm a little bit more confident with Piper. It's very easy to get extra value just out of grabbing whatever gets buffed. And I think I like the playstyle of potentially being spells, which Piper allows for, more than I like Mask risking. Like right now, Skip is out, Gwen is out. The only thing that we could reasonably Mask into that I'd be really excited about is like Galahad. Which, you know, Galahad is great, but if you don't hit it, then it's not quite as good. So I think in this spot, we're just shrinking. And we're picking up whatever the biggest thing is, which I guess is just this golden chicken. Now, we are against the Krampus bot. So I think it's the chicken here, and then we lock. Doesn't really matter how we position these. They're both 3/3s. So we'll take a tie. Keeps us plenty healthy. We don't really need to win any of these fights early. Extra shrink here is insane. So now we get a full board full of stuff. We probably want to do this. 4/7, 3/7, and then maybe the 3/3 here. Ideally, if they have a dragon, I guess we do something like this. We could maybe do this if they have a dragon, because then it'll at least trade if it hits one of these two. Though it is not likely that they have a dragon. I don't know if it matters that much how I position these. The only two that super matter are these two. I think this is probably fine then. We're not super strong against a Merlin, but we are decently strong in this spot a lot of the time. Pretty likely for them to get an extra gold out of this. Nope, I guess not. Our Billy Goat is a little too big. So we remain healthy. We have a full board of stuff. We have chicken here. We could potentially get EXP in this spot. It does put a counter on this Wizard's Familiar. I don't think that's what I want to do. I think we're just going to replace this and roll. So I want this pig for sure this turn. I guess I don't lock for this. If I was closer to some treasures, I would consider it more. But since I'm pretty far away from actually hitting any treasures, so this is good, this hits here, and then we get our pig gold. The fact that we have like these going so we can get more equity on our rolls. I'd like to get rid of this baby root. This I like though. I'm fine with picking up the Wizard's Familiar here. I don't really care about the Lonely Prince or the Sleeping Princess. I think I'm actually going to use the free roll. Alright, that's huge. We'll take the billy goat with the stats on it. So that makes that pretty large. We are maybe big enough for the needle nose, but I don't think that we have to use them. I think we can just dancing sword here. And then that will make us plenty strong enough to be able to just cut this, buy another pig, and then roll. Maybe we do just run this anyway. This is probably our weakest thing, so I guess we maybe move it over like this. Yeah, I don't worry about locking this. That's not ideal. That's a good hit. That's not as good of a hit, but this should do fine here. Hopefully this pig doesn't just throw its life away. Kind of like that. We really needed to attack that pig. Unfortunate. So let's buy the golden chicken, and then let's roll. Let's sell the black cat. We'll buy the blind mouse and the chicken. I think I do the falling stars and then I roll. Alright, let's sell the chicken, pick up one of the blind mice. Let's see what our treasure hits us. So 6 of shields makes us quite a bit stronger. Reduplicator really doesn't do anything here. Fool's Gold also makes us strong, but I think I'm fine with 6 of shields in this spot. I think we can just get rid of the baby root now. And then we can probably just pick up the other blind mouse as well. Okay, that's a bit of a disaster. We're going to need some more attack. That's sort of our bottleneck now. We're sort of getting destroyed by things that have... Unfortunate. Well, shit. We can copycat, maybe. And then just prioritize taking 2s. I don't love it, but I've heard that it's pretty good, and if it's not good on Pied Piper, I don't know where else it would be good on. So I think I'm down for it. I'm down to at least try. We could maybe take Crafty over the Happy Little Tree here. We could pick up a Crafty. Let's roll once. So we want this Happy Little Tree for sure. We could even be hippocampuses into fairies. Maybe we do that instead of the copycat. Alright, let's buy this. Let's sell... Actually, no, that was a mistake. That was a huge mistake. Holy shit. We're gonna get destroyed by dwarves. Attack here. Still attack here. Alright, we get a little bit of our gold. That was a huge mistake because I don't really give a shit about these trees. And I really didn't need to be moving into them more than I already was. The only thing that's nice is that it's a pair, but that's basically it. So we need to prioritize some tier 2 treasures. a little bit. I don't want to fully invest in it, but we do need to put a little bit of resources into finding some tier 2s. Alright, this is really good. I suspect Haunted Helm is going to be quite nice here. Let's roll. We really need something to go along with this copycat. Either a wombat or something similar. Technically, crafty is like our biggest thing. I do want this billy goat, but I don't think that I can lock this. I need our board to get bigger next turn. We're extremely weak here. Holy shit, we're gonna get destroyed by this fucking spear. What? God, good God. Okay, well, we'll take 1,000 here. So we at least get to trade with this, so we only take 6. We'll take another blind mouse. Let's roll. We could take a poly. Yeah, we'll take a poly. Here's another poly. I think we're out of these billy goats. And then let's roll. I think we free roll here. Okay, so that's really good. I don't know if I can reasonably buy this turn. And I'm not sure that I would want to, because we want to get to 6. Or we want to try and find a 6, so... I really hate this happy little tree. It's gotta go. Alright, so this is really good for us. This is a very fortuitous turn because we get our prize pig fully triggering. So we'll take this poly here. We'll take our Crown of Atlas. So we can probably get rid of the Dancing Sword then. Which means that this happy little tree is definitely out. So we can roll. We can get this Wizard's Familiar triple. This is not what we need, so we're going to skip. So here's our poly. Let's roll. So this is a tier 4 treasure. I think we're going to take this wombat. And then roll. And here's a Grim Soul. Alright, we need to also trigger this thing. I don't know if I agree with what I did here. Oh no, my copycat died. Okay, that's pretty good. So I've decided that I really did not agree with what I did there. So there was definitely a better way that I could have ran that out that wouldn't have cost us as much life here. We needed our copycat to attack first, and then we could have had our poly in slot 2. This configuration with poly here would have been better, I think. But it's alright, we'll move on. So we'll buy the chicken, we'll roll. I don't think I actually care that much about Crafty. I really don't care about Baby Bear either. Let's roll. Could kidnap against Gwen. What did Gwen Knighthood? They had a Shadow Assassin, so probably something in that vein. Let's get rid of the happy little tree now. Let's take the copycat pair and roll. We really want this chicken. So we can do something like this. I don't know if this pig is really good in here. I think we can maybe do something like this. Unfortunate that this is not going to summon anything. This will summon something, though. It's not very large. I sort of hate everything about this. This is going to trigger. Hopefully we don't die here. Okay. This can attack in... Shit, we just take so much damage. Fuck. Okay, that's not good at all. Holy shit. I do not have time for Pandora's box at all. Like, actual 0% for that. We can't double our supports. I guess we just have to take Spear over the Haunted Helm. We'll triple this. And I think we just skip for gold. I think we're selling either Crafty or the pig. And we're buying these 2 polys and we're rolling. So here's another wombat. I think we're getting rid of the chickens now. Here's our extra wombat. Let's roll. Here's our poly. Crap. I don't even know if that's good. We probably should have just ran the poly in slot 1 to try and slay. There's like actually a non-zero chance that we get the slay there. This is not good. If we don't find a good boy next turn, I think we just die. I mean, that's really good. I think we get our pig gold here too. We might even get double pig gold. No, we only get 1, but this is going to trigger. We could summon some extra shit, which is kind of cool. We summon egg and a tiny. Okay, so we get at least top 4. So that's good. If we find a good boy like this turn, we may actually have a chance of winning this lobby. Assuming that we attack first, of course. So let's do this. Let's roll. So here's a chicken. We'll buy it and we'll roll. Alright, first attack. No first attack. We could get rid of the 6 of shields, I guess. But that's like basically it. I don't think we can do that. I think we can maybe do this. And then I think we have to roll. Like, we really need the good boy this turn, basically. Okay, so we got good boy this turn. Okay, so I think Skip has first attack, so this is the strongest board that we've got. If we attack, we might have a chance. No! That's a fucking disaster, dude. Actual fucking disaster. I think we're gonna be okay, but not by much. Alright, here's another good boy. Okay, so let's sell the golden chicken here. We'll buy the good boy. We'll roll. We roll. If we can upgrade this good boy right this turn, that would be insane. We have a couple more gold to roll on. I don't think we can afford the Echo Wood this turn. This is actually really huge. Helm makes the good boy bigger, which I think is worth it over the 6 of shields. Honestly, I think it's something like this. And then we just gamble. We gamble that we're gonna attack first. So the reason that I'm gambling there to go first is I don't think that we're strong enough without it. And we really need to make sure that this triggers. And if it hits both of them, we had a pretty good chance of winning. So we made good boy work. Or sorry, we found 2 good boys, so we made copycat work. That's for all the copycat memers. We did that for you. It was a bit unfortunate losing, or sorry, not hitting the first attack many turns, like many treasures in a row. But in that spot, we actually were safe. So if we look at, what was that? Merlin. So in that exact spot, we were going to be able to trigger this no matter what. Because it has 28 health here, and the good boy that our opponents were presenting in slot 1 had 22. So even if they attacked in this spot, we were still going to get to go off, so pretty nice. Pretty nice. Not bad there. So we will mark it down. That puts us at 36 points. So we have one more round today.